discipline. Young disciples listen and the vision is clear. When you ride within, no fear, pick up the pen. That's the world spins, lost in the universe. Wrote another verse surrounded by.
My name is Fego, and I am from San Francisco, California.
Ain't no time to rehearse. Spin poems at the.
I might start doing music. I want to say 9, where something drew me to it. It really started at church. It was just a bunch of other kids there that would rap, and I would go off, and after church they would be rapping, and I would be like, let me jump in. I wasn't really good at it, but yeah, it kind of progressed to battling, because they would call you out. It's church folks, so it was interesting to see how they did it, but it was fun, and I just started going home and I started writing stuff, and I kind of kept it to myself, but eventually I just wouldn't shut up. I want to get my storytelling game, because I feel like I'm a very scattered mind, so sometimes I'm just, in the past I came up at a time where I used to like rappers that just rhyme hella words together, like they squeeze them in, so it'd be like biological, psychological, tropical, and it's like I haven't said nothing's made sense there, but it was just a rhyme scheme. So now I'm learning that I want to incorporate that, still have a rhythm and flow, but have a story to tell. So now I'm taking it back to the roots of stuff that I like to listen to. But Pac was definitely an influence coming up as a kid. Just his whole energy, his delivery, it was just raw, showing you all sides of, how he did his thing. Like, it was like he was angry, he was showing you he's angry. If he's emotional, he was showing you his emotions. So I think he showed, I think, a lot of artists of my generation coming up. I don't want to be like, oh, he's just a conscious rapper, he just does these kind of music. I want to just have a whole mixture, It's like San Francisco, we're a big melting pot. Cause that's my music, it's gonna be a melting pot. My favorite song would have to be right now, American. We have a visual coming out. It just came about me writing about my everyday experience. And I think I was writing in a perspective of like popular themes in America, you know what I mean? I'm even name dropping like a Star Wars character, like it's so random, but I think that's America. It's part of America, and it's kind of like sometimes I'm like, oh, does this even make sense to someone? But I'm starting to be comfortable about, well, this means something to me, it makes sense to me, and whatever interpretation you get of it, it's my American experience that I'm providing to you. So that's kind of what the song came about. The producers I've worked with so far on this album are Big Tunes. Been working with him for years now. He was like on the first project I ever did as a kid coming up, so that's been dope. And so that's kind of just comes in natural. Even other people that I started off with, I'm still currently working with. The name of my album is Heart of Man, and what inspired the name was you always hear about the heart of man and the things that revolve around it. And my initials, my actual name is Miguel Angel Navarro, so I figured I could be like, creative with it and put the little acronym, whatever, MAN, Heart of Man, so it'd be like Heart of Me, because I'm expressing my heart. So, it's tricky because you're dealing with a lot of like the emotional aspect of it, yet you're doing hip hop, so you gotta be lyrical and kind of, raw and rugged at the same time and not be like cheesy. So, but yeah, just the heart, everything you deal with, from anger to happiness to joy to sadness, I'm trying to put it all in there.